Alright folks, the deck is Cube Lock. The goal of the deck is to cheat a whole bunch of big demons into play, either through Voidcaller or a Skull of the Munari that we can draw off of instrument tech so that we can set up a wall, replay some of those minions with Bloodreaver Gul'dan and N'Zoth the Corruptor, and eventually grind our opponent until they lose. And eventually grind out our opponent until they lose. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You can catch me live at twitch.tv/Roffle or here on YouTube. Oh yeah. We're gonna grind off some of these opponents, you know what I'm saying? Now's a good reminder, as I stumbled through that intro, if you haven't yet, please like the stream. Takes just a moment, helps me out immensely. It'll help you find streams on this channel in the future by signaling to YouTube that you're interested in it. It'll also help other people find the stream to yell at me about what bad plays I'm making.
N'Zoth versus Anduin.
Blackrock Mountain Molten Core. Yeah, I've heard that a lot as well. That seems like a reasonable assumption.
Shall be opened.
Next expansion will add the long-awaited 00.
I think we've had quite a few, more than just 00 here on this channel, so we were way ahead of the curve. Thank you, Benno, for the super chat. Big Priest? Could be. Hope it's not. Big Priest isn't terribly popular, but we are at the rank floor, so who knows. At least we don't have to worry about the silly funnel cake combo anymore, though.
To perfection.
If I play this next turn, I will go down to 8 up to 9. No. Down to 7 up to 9. Okay, it doesn't look like Big Priest, does it? Let's go here and then we can coin the skull.
Don't break it.
Welcome, DC. Hey there, G-Dude. You think they'll introduce a system like runes to other classes or a new one? I think it would be unlikely that we would get runes in other classes because, like, runes is a very specifically Death Knight thing.
Show you the other side.
But I could see them doing, like, I mean, it would be a massive, massive overall, so I wouldn't expect it anytime soon, but it would be neat if they did, like, a class specialization type thing. Kind of like talent trees and WoW, but like even if they started working on that now, I imagine that would be a very, very distant thing that would happen.
Don't break it. All will serve.
When do you think they'll have battle pets to Hearthstone? Not soon enough. I think I had already quit WoW after that, so I missed out on it. We can get a second goal man.
This one will prove very useful. Probably.
And more copies of Astalor. And welcome, Nolan.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
Oh.
What if I got in as a card before you, Roffle?
Then I suppose I would congratulate you. With a great big smile on my face. Thank you, G-Dude. Yeah, Brian, is a little slow today, it seems. He's doing his best, though.
Last, a worthy disciple.
Still getting my money's worth, you know? Creating class specs like DK Rune System would absolutely reinvent the metagame. Yeah, that's why it would be a massive, massive undertaking as well.
There is a method to my madness.
To the void.
Arcane bolt.
Say cheese!
Alright. No cubes just yet. Symphony of Sins would also be kind of nice. Can you see the spells costs from Gazakis, since they're always in the same order? I don't know. I don't actually know how like accurate they discover like interfaces from the non-player perspective.
Disciple.
So like theoretically, I think this would be a 1 or a 10. So maybe you can.
Move quickly.
Oh, just needed to dump it right there.
Good demons are hard to find.
To the void.
We're not developing here. Next turn I want to... I'm guaranteed to pull the Mal'Ganis. I'll pull the Mal'Ganis, play a cube on it, hit it with the Reverberations. And I don't really want to crowd my board in that instance, because I might miss out on some potential Mal'Gani. Oh, welcome, Seizure. What if you draw another demon? I mean, I won't before the skull goes off. That's a bummer.
Move quickly.
I do say, I seem to have lost the surface.
Can just copy the Mal'Ganis with the Reverberations on.
This one will prove very useful. Brother.
I suppose this works too. We are, in fact, turtle.
N'Zoth versus Thrall.
I will bring freedom to the horde.
Probably got to keep the Defile just in case of even Shaman. Got any suggestions on how to deal with Big Priest? Generally speaking, like Hyper Aggro does reasonably well against it. A lot of decks do really well against it.
But it's illegal for a turtle to play Hearthstone.
There's no rule that says a turtle can't play basketball or Hearthstone.
Frost bites sharper than bane. Don't break it.
It's gonna be an annoying game, I think.
Crank it up to 11.
Tips for new WoW players, what expansions to go for? I would still... I think you give yourself the best opportunity to create decks by aiming for more current sets. And then I think you just like spot fill your missing cards with crafting rather than trying to like get lucky on opening packs, because like in every expansion there are a lot of really bad cards, so you might as well like continue building your standard collection so you can play that as well, while using dust to kind of fill out decks for for wild. But in general, you want to craft boards, decks, not individual cards.
There is a method to my madness.
There is so much untapped power. Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
Yeah, that's true. There's benefit to going for like the guaranteed legendary in the first 10 packs of a set that you haven't opened yet. So if you haven't opened certain sets, working towards that could be a good idea.
There is a method to my madness.
Don't really know how much I want to continue filling my board here. Oh, welcome, Mithril.
I wake once more. Avalanche!
Good demons are hard to find.
Alright. Just be a turtle for a bit. Very brief bit. This doesn't seem ideal.
I should meet you.
There is a method to my madness.
Our gift of frost shields us.
Probably get Flurgle-Toxed here. Oh, go. Turtle is not viable in wild. I would suggest you tell that to our previous opponent.
My hand is full. Turn down that racket!
Feels like it might be news to them.
This one will prove very useful. I am only more deadly.
The end of my deck is nigh.
Everybody, pose for the camera!
Blood for blood!
That gives me 2 Gul'dans and 2 Nazas.
A toast to all who sought to kill me.
The end of my deck
Blood
is
for
nigh.
blood!
A bargain forged in blood and shadow.
It's unfortunate. Also, I missed my Mal'Ganis, which was probably the most important thing to hit here. Wait, I don't even have a Mal'Ganis because of the Defile.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us. Our gift of frost shields us.
I am only more deadly.
I'm out of cards.
Flesh for steel!
Do I need to clear this? I don't think so. It's just kind of in the way right now.
Flesh for steel! I am only more deadly. Blood for blood!
Job done.
Not playing the Fatigue Demon. I don't know. Do you mean Ticketus? Because no, that does not make sense in our deck with Voidcaller.
Our gift of fire empowers us.
And also, we just win here. I mean, they didn't have a win condition that didn't involve, like, breaking the cubes, which is why we set up the cubes.
N'Zoth versus Gul'dan.
Know the true essence of fear. All eyes shall be open.
Oh, minor. Interesting. Please don't be questline though. Alright. Gonna be a tough one. We need to get Malganises.
Almost out of time.
Welcome, Zooms. Just your typical questline gamer.
There is so much untapped power in this world.
Why not Doomguards? It's not what the deck is trying to do. And Doomguard, because I didn't include them.
You here for the tour?
Side effects? No. Trust me.
Oh my god. Such a greedy hand. I love it. Unfortunately, we're in a horrendous matchup for this type of greed. You're welcome, Faye. Demon Seed is so cringe. I mean, it just, because of the nature of its matchups, it's just not a good matchup for me. It's very polarized. Usually in a way that makes it lose a lot of games, but the trade-off is you get to farm slow decks like mine.
Armor!
Fortunately, they're not like... They don't have it built in such a way that just turbos down the quest, which is good for me. Or at least gooder for me than that would be. It otherwise would be.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
Like normally at this stage they're quite a bit further through the questline. The problem is that like I don't have much of a game plan that can just race them down. Okay. Here we are. Highest cost minion could be the Mal'Ganis. Very nice. Are they just looking for one big hit off of this? They took 7, right? So much for not rushing down the quest line. mean, it's just a really horrendous matchup. But the good news is they're going to lose a lot more games than they have that are similar to what we just went through.
Nazar versus
God,
Nazar.
please don't be another one.
All eyes shall be opened, and the sleeping city shall awaken.
Not the best hand. But if we do get another cheap Mal'Ganis or an early Mal'Ganis, we can cube it this time at least. Is there any good matchup against Quest Warlock, Quest Druid? Most of the meta decks are good matchups into Quest Warlock, which is why Quest Warlock is not really considered part of the metagame. That's unfortunate.
There is so much untapped power in this world.
I can't tell you the last time I saw a single Quest Warlock, let alone getting two in a row like this. Just concede Lamau. You know, this is YouTube, so like you might not be aware of this rule, but over on Twitch we have a rule where if you say something like that and I end up winning, you get banned, so.
Flesh fails. Try crystal.
Job's done.
What happens if I say just win? You sound like, you know, about 10% of the other dummies that say the same like this silly thing, thinking it's funny in chat. So, if that's your goal. Look at that, there's one right below you.
From the void I come.
But Roffle, which chat is stinky? Greater than.
That's really unlucky. Yeah, that's true, but do you know the difference between Twitch and YouTube chat? It's not like a setup to a joke, I'm legitimately asking because I sure don't. We are smarter than Twitch chat. I mean, are you confident in that? Because at this very moment, the interaction seems just identical to me.
Fails. Try crystal.
And now the premiere act. Me.
I can already predict what that person is going to say when we do inevitably lose this game, too. I'll save it. That was not the right target. I'm not helping myself out here.
We're two halves of the same cult. Oh, and we also get free money.
Yeah, but have you heard about Prime? I mean, Twitch also gets free money.
Hey Roffle, hey. How are you doing? Hi, Brian.
Hey, Gabriel. I'm doing all right.
Good demons are hard to find.
It is not what we wanted to hit here. Let's go here.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
Just the lifesteal so that I can avoid dying potentially.
All of
I need the lifesteal.
Stormwind shall stand my pain.
Come down.
I am only more deadly.
Unlucky. Alright, and before the person very smugly says, "See, told you so." Oh wait, I'm on super low latency mode. I might not have given him enough time.
It's off.
But thank you, Gabriel and Faye, for the super chats.
You asked for it.
All eyes shall be open.
Alright. We gotta pray that it's Seeker Mage and not Quest Mage. Although, I guess we can just set up a giant wall against Quest Mage. Maybe that'll help. Usually the second expansion of the year is around the beginning of August. Interesting. Probably need to kill that rather than Sunsteam gets into it. Is Skull of the Minari not too slow? It's the only reason I've won any games of Hearthstone. We lose health here with this, but we gain... Also, can I please just play the cards I want to play?
Inflation has really hit super chats hard. These used to be free. Now they are $5.
I got bad news for you.
Your smile tells me you're pretty happy. Good.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm happy at times when I'm not smiling too, though. Like, I don't know.
Job's done.
And I'm smiling at times when I'm unhappy, so I think people often read way too much into my facial expressions in, like, very brief windows of time. Two watch bows? Are we going to see Cardinal? I hope so. I haven't seen that card pretty much since it released.
What mess have you summoned me to?
Brian made it sound like a threat. I mean, to be fair, Brian's a little disgruntled on the account of, like, me not paying him.
No waves can sink this ship.
There is a method to my madness.
Why don't you like being under a microscope and feeling your every movement is being judged? Yeah, who doesn't? Who doesn't? Everyone's dream, isn't it? That boy's thick.
Do you take me for an ordinary mage?
One time I watched an Anne Hathaway movie, and I could tell that she was probably sad because she was crying. Weird they left that take in.
Very useful, brother.
I don't know why that's so funny, but it is. See, here's my ticketus, chat. Wait, that kind of made me sad.
There is so
Let's go.
much untapped
Some of those were
power
pretty
in this
sweet.
world. Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
I did not know what watch post this was, I'm gonna be honest with you.
You can't stop this snowstorm.
Didn't even get a hollow. Kazakus, man.
Good demons are hard to find.
Existence is pain. So is teaching you.
I mean, that's not that unlikely to happen, but it's just unfortunate that that kind of thing keeps happening. Watch post value? Is that is that what we're calling it? Always Kanrethad? Yeah, the good news is we can
take 'em. Wait.
potentially get another one back off of the Zenoth. Okay. Well, their Mordresh is almost online. And actually probably will be after this turn.
One's out on me.
I can take 'em. Wait. Not all of them.
Fire!
Why do I bother?
Go ahead and tap first, maybe. Because I don't know if I want to play the Astalor here when we're expecting a Mordresh next turn.
The veil wanes. I feed. Fire!
Why do I bother?
Flex for steel. I am only more deadly. Your bones will be added to the pile.
Just gotta shove the Goldman here.
A bargain forged in blood and shadow.
Ooh, hey! Mal'Ganis is back. That hurts? I mean, I played around it, so not nearly as bad as it could have. Like, We were kind of expecting it. Or at least I was. That has lifesteal on it. Please do not potion of poly me, though.
Existence is pain. So was teaching you.
Yeah, me trying to have a conversation with Twitch chat or YouTube chat.
Time runs out on me.
Thank you, Faye.
Good demons are hard to find. Blood for blood! Blood for blood!
Play around objection or nah?
My hand is too full.
Oof. Okay, now land here.
At last, a worthy disciple.
Wait, that's fine.
That's right. Feel the groove. That's right. Feel the groove.
You win this.
Oh, I wanted to have Altra's value.
// me want refund. Brian, no effort.
Hey, Brian is doing his best, alright? I mean, maybe if somebody paid him, he would do a better job, but, I mean, I'm certainly not doing that. Thank you, Faye. Sorry that Brian didn't live up to your expectations.
N'Zoth versus N'Zoth!
All eyes shall be opened, and the sleeping city shall awaken.
Okay, so we probably coined the Voidcaller into the Sense Demons.
We have turned our curse into our strength.
Not great, but probably better than another quest line Warlock.
Dream with me. Sacrifice.
Rather demanding of them. You have big taunts that get in the way of their big
Our
minions,
gift
at
of
least.
the arcane enlightens us.
From the void I come.
I'm 7 rows ahead of you.
That's fine.
To the void. To the void. Your wish is my suggestion.
I can offer silence.
Predictable.
From the void I come.
Didn't offer silence. Probably better for Gul'dan on the bright side. Yeah, and Xanath, so.
Sacrifice.
I have no demons left, so I don't actually want to play this.
Sacrifice.
We are infected. Oops!
Jukebox is really good in even shaman along with attack buff. Got wins in legend with it.
Hey, congrats. And thank you for the super chat, Joel.
Look what I brought!
Why do you call? Sacrifice.
Flesh for steel! I am only more deadly.
A bit of a problem.
I found a new source of power.
Can't even use the reverb. Oh, I'm dead.
Harder.
Can Cube hit enemy minions? No, because I think it specifies friendly. So even with Mayor, it still adheres to like the rules of a card. Hey, best of luck, Joker. Hope they go well. Hope you get plenty of sleep before then as well.
Your time ends now.
Such gifts I deserve.
The warrior armor weapon says can attack heroes.
Your queen.
Yes, but like the could be worth testing. Welcome, Star Fox. Kind of want to get some demons going, rather than just developing an Astalor onto an empty board.
Frost bites sharper than fang.
Well met.
Face in the Heart became a by the Ascended member.
Hey, Faye. Thank you so much for the very generous membership. Appreciate that support. Okay, well, we got the demon stuff going. Hey, appreciate the kind words as well. Thank you, Faye. You think you can win against Shaman? I already have. So yes. It's not a good matchup, but we have a proof of concept.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
I see.
Sure.
Arcane bolt.
I come.
I don't know how much I want to leave the turtle stranded like that, but
How long can this go on? How long can this go on?
I hit one Murloc. That means they're probably just playing a small Murloc package. George Washington. Thank you for the super chat.
What are you asking me?
The good news is, even if they Flurgle talks this, we still do get another demon. At least one, so. It could also just be a Mutanus, and then that would maybe be worse in this scenario. I'm sorry, what? I thought they were running fewer Murlocs, not more.
Good demons are hard to find.
I think I don't want to develop here.
To the void.
So I'm still scared of the Flurgle talks. That's why I wasn't a big fan of having the Mal'Ganis kind of stranded out there. I wanted to be able to cube it. Idiot totem.
Good demons are hard to find.
Our gift
Read this for a turn and give ourselves a chance to hit his off, and then we don't have to like go through the trouble of setting up a second Astalor either. We can potentially just like play the snapshot and then play the Astalor. Or I can get punished for my greed. I mean, the alternative was that's the Astalor, so. Oh. Fantastic.
Good demons are hard to find.
Job's done.
I don't really have anything that important to copy left, so. Only chance to win is to burn the win condition with the legendary spell. I am very far ahead right now. What are you talking about? Are we watching the same game? I don't even know if this is the best option. Probably. What? Okay, well, we did it anyway, but again, we've been ahead for a very long time. I want to draw that. What's lethal on the board?
I wake once more.
Theoretically, they could just infinitely loop those, yeah. Proceeds to lose the game. I mean, I still just win with the hero power. What? Sometimes it's amazing to me how just like out of touch with the game state some of you are.
Will there be a new totem in the next X? What it be?
I mean, there's a decent chance there could be. I don't know. I'm not good at predictions, so I try not to make them. Thank you for the super chat, though, Joel. Roffle, clearly you don't understand what chat sees. You're absolutely right. That is one thing that I agree with chat on. I do not agree with, or that I do not understand what chat is seeing.
I wake once more.
You're welcome, Glenn.
I may be the founding father of America, but you're the founding father of wild kidding. That would be dead.
True. Thank you for that important correction there. And thank you for the super chat. In the invention of democracy, George Washington. Yep.
I wake once more.
Does put a bit of a wrench into things. So I'm going to need some more damage.
Fresh out of the oven.
Wait, they just threw. Opponent has demonstrated a loop. Just kidding. They have demonstrated a loop. They broke the loop, yeah. I think even without breaking the loop, it's probably was going to be difficult for them to win from here.
Plate breaker. I want more plate breaker. Give.
Unfortunately, the opponent is out of plate breakers. Well, for their sake, I hope.
Will you be playing Twist more or waiting for new twists while you stick with Wild?
Probably a little of both. Honestly, like the first season of Twist doesn't seem super appealing to me, just because of like the card sets and the rule sets included. But I'm optimistic for the format in general, so very much looking forward to some of the future twists. But I'll probably play a little bit of it. I just feel like there isn't a whole lot of room to explore with it, just because of again, the nature of the sets that were chosen, as well as the like lack of neutrals. I understand why they did it, to try and appeal to as many people as possible, but it doesn't appeal to me as much, unfortunately.
I'm coming.
So many bloody decisions.
Existence is pain. So is teaching you.
I must feed now.
Astalor's gone, right? That's their last card.
Of
course it is, yeah. I don't know.
Nature waits for no
I don't know what else we expected here. Alright, this is why I made the play that I did, is okay. 16, 22, 25, not enough, so let's just take apart their board like planned.
Such a fate!
Really need some value off of this Brucan. Hopefully this is going to tech them a lesson. No, they're just going to remember the part where they stole my weapon with the stick.
enough. Time to eat.
Somehow, like, that ending was pretty painful, but it could have been much more painful if they had, like, maintained that loop that they demonstrated, you know?